Hey everybody, welcome to Audio Addiction.
Hey.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Woo!
Happy drinking day.
Yeah, happy half Irish Dave for Dan apparently because you're like
Yeah.
half Irish.
It's just the hat.
Yeah.
That's the only reason he's Irish.
Just half. Yeah.
That and yeah, I'm mostly Polish, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go figure.
All right. Well,
All right.
as Chris said, welcome to Audio Addiction. My name's Brandon and I'm the host, and I'd like to welcome back Nick, Dan, and Chris. So guys,
Sorry. Go ahead.
how's things
that
going?
out.
Pretty
Doing-
well. We
I'm
had
doing great.
A nice first meeting
Yeah.
at Town and Country Diner in Bordertown.
Yeah.
Very,
Yeah.
that was a bit of a fun time. We had a lot of stories we were telling and having a blast. That's for
A
sure.
lot of rafts.
Nick will be telling one of those stories possibly
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
in this episode.
Yeah, I guess
Can't guarantee it, but well, it might happen.
we'll try.
But I'd like to start things off with a band that you've been listening to this past week. So I'll go first. I've been listening to this band called Outline and Color. They are signed to, I believe it's Standby Records. They just released an album last week, and it's great. It sounds like Memphis Mayfire a little bit. Trying to think who else it kind of sounds like. It's got almost like a techno-ish type of vibe. The guy who does the clean vocals sounds kind of reminiscent of like Johnny Craig, like Vic Fuentes of like Pierce the Veil. He's kind of got like a higher range to him. And the guy who screams, Trevor, he kind of sounds like a little bit like of Mike Harancia of Devil Wears Prada. And he's got some good lows and highs. He's got a good mix of everything. So definitely check their album out. I believe it's called Struggle. It's got like a nice mix of heavy and some like more melodic type of metalcore sounds. But definitely give them a listen. And I'll pass it off to Chris here. So Chris, who have you been listening to this week?
Yeah, I've gone back in the past, like I always kind of do anymore, right? That's kind of the joke. But the starting line,
Nice.
they're an older band. Yeah, I was just in the gym, and one of the older songs from their 2002 album, "Just Say It Like You Mean It," came on, and pretty much every song on that album was just great. So. Yeah, I think right now they have, let's see, like 4 or 5. They have like 6 albums, or one of them's like something with yeah. So they're pretty cool. They're still, I think they're still around.
Yeah, they are. I think they just got back together, if I'm not mistaken.
Ah,
I know they broke up for like maybe a year or so, but now they're back together. So, Dan, who have you been listening to?
I've been listening to Dropkick Murphys and the Pogues in anticipation for today. This is only Nos, unfortunately.
You mean,
But
you mean for
Awesome.
today? That's who you've been listening to?
no,
So much better than
Same
Dropkick
Patty's
Murphys.
I've been
Just
getting
kidding.
ready.
Just kidding. I've never listened to them.
Yeah, I like it. I guess, do they still come out with albums? Like, I've never really kept up with these bands. I don't think the Pogues are done for a while, but Dropkick Murphys, I know they still go on tour and stuff.
Oh, I think they.
Have they still come out with any albums?
I honestly
Oh,
don't
no.
know. Yeah.
Let me check.
All right. Well, while you're checking, we'll move on to Nick. Nick, is it work music? Is that what we're gonna?
No,
No. Okay.
Oh wow!
not today. Mm-mm.
Oh, dang. Okay, girl.
Ocean's 8 Alaska.
Nice.
'Cause I've been playing them
That sounds
on
familiar.
Nice.
Guitar Hero, and it's good. I'm liking it. It's
They're
very
like-
good. It's oh oof, gets my blood flowing.
Oh, oof.
Oh,
Oof.
woof, woof, woof.
Just I hear it and I wanna punch things.
They
Makes
are
me excited.
Chris, they're like mathcore.
Ah, technical.
Just not like Design the Skyline, because that's a really bad
Yeah.
example for mathcore.
More like
Did we ever show you that video?
they're like Dillinger, right? Kind of.
I've never heard of them. Well, I've heard of them. I haven't listened to them.
Yeah, they're like
Same
a
Plan is crazy technical. Holy crap!
I'll have to give
Yeah,
them a
it's
listen.
like in the same.
Yeah.
It's like in the same vein as that. Ocean
they'll-
State, Alaska, are very
yeah, like a progressive, almost
metalcore.
like
Yeah,
yeah,
they're good, definitely.
definitely. I like
So-
them.
Did you find out if they made an album, Dan, or not?
Their last album was it looks like a best of signed, sealed,
Okay.
and, signed and sealed in blood. It was 2013.
Oh wow! So they
But I
have.
know they go on tour like
All the
around
time,
this
yeah.
time, like
Yeah.
every year.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
I wonder why.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't know why. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blows my
Makes like
mind.
really don't.
I have
Little
no
Irish,
idea.
Irish band doesn't go around St. Patrick's Day. Come on, Dan.
Yeah. You're so dumb, man.
Sorry. It's because I didn't buy the orange beads.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry. All right, guys. So we'll move on to our next segment.
Right.
It's the news section. So the first topic that I have is that Motion City Soundtracks finally calling it quits.
No.
They're how long have they been making music for, Chris?
Probably since like the early 2000s, easily.
A long time.
Easily.
A
Yeah.
long time for that
They
band.
must have like what I think 5 or 6 albums.
I think it's like 5 or 6.
They were definitely one of the first bands I've ever listened to as far as like getting into alternative, like alternative rock in general.
Oh yeah.
They're My Favorite Accident is one of my favorite songs. I mean, they're just iconic because they have the keyboard plus the vocals plus the lyrics are really really funny. Actually, that's like
Yeah.
probably one of the first things I really hooked on to them was the lyrics in their songs. Really great. And I mean, I kind of fell off the last, like I mentioned before, but I've recently started listening to them again, and it's just crazy because I think a couple months back they did a 10-year anniversary tour for Commit This to Memory album.
They did, yeah.
I think that was the album.
You're right, yeah.
So it's kind of shocking to hear like they went through all that tour and out of nowhere they're just gonna be like, oh, by the way, we're gonna just call it quits now. It's like what? Damn it. So I'll definitely be getting a ticket to that one.
Oh
I
yeah.
think the last time I seen him was at Warped Tour.
Yeah, that's when I saw him too. Like Chris said, yeah, that's when I started listening to him. I'd say right around the same time I started listening to like Jimmy Eats World, like those types of bands, like those all those similar like alternative rock bands. Those are the types of music that I started getting into. So definitely sad to see them go, but I don't know if Dan or Nick have listened to Motion City Soundtrack at all, but
I think
not-
I've heard a song or two.
song or two.
But if
What
I
about
may-
Everything
you,
is
Dan?
all right.
Yeah, everything's
Uh,
alright. Yeah.
Live May.
Not that
Yeah, there you
if
go.
I did, I
That's it.
didn't know it was them.
If I could add something in, since we're
I've
sort of
never
mildly-
looked up to try to listen to them, but I just found them on Spotify, so I'll probably check
There you
out
go.
Nice.
a couple other things.
Anyway, what's up, Nick?
I was gonna say, speaking of bands that have been together since like early 2000s, I thought they were dead, but apparently they're not. At least since 2014. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. They used to be my shit for a while. Kill Whitney Dead.
You always talk
Oh,
about
yeah, you
that
talked
band in
about
high
that,
school.
I used to
yeah.
High
fucking
school,
love
I
them, but
freaking-
yeah, their last CD was 2014, so I'm gonna have to give that a listen now.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. It's
All right.
always exciting when you're looking on Spotify and you're like, holy crap, this band came out with an album this or last year, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, this is so exciting. Like, you just completely forget about it. At least I do, because
That's how
for
it
a
was.
while there, I wasn't listening to much music, like
Yeah,
new
me
stuff.
neither.
I think it was Dan.
Times
I'm
got
not,
tight.
I don't remember who said it, but like it was like, oh, I said there was a new Issues album out, and like somebody didn't believe me. It was
Oh,
either-
that was Nick.
It was
It was
Nick.
me, bro. It was me.
Nice.
Way to
forget it.
remember. I thought what we had was special.
Way to forget to remember that it was you.
I'm an idiot, so
Uh.
I get a free pass.
But the next thing that is on my list here is Seosin is back together with the OG lineup, and they're releasing a new album called Along the Shadow. I listened to the track. I don't like Chris said, and we were talking about this before we jumped on.
I liked it a lot.
I jumped on when they had their self-titled album with the one with the Beatle on it.
Yeah, that's the
And
one I
I-
know the most.
I
so-
love that album to death. So like, nothing against Anthony Green. I love him in Circa, and I do like him in Seosin. but like I'm so used to seeing them as just Cove Reaver, they or other vocalists who did like the other two albums, like um, what was it, In Search of Solid Ground, and then Seosin, the original album. But the new album sounds pretty good so far. You mean, I wasn't really into him back then, but I'll definitely be giving this new one a listen. I know Chris has some words to say about them now.
Yeah, they are definitely one of my favorite bands going back in the day, high school days. Yeah, I heard this track, and within the first 5 seconds of hearing it, I was hooked, and I was like, I think I was hooked because it didn't seem like it was that much of a departure from what they used to sound like with him in the band, which, like we were talking about a couple episodes ago, like sometimes it's okay for bands not to really change their sound too much, especially when you have a vocalist returning to the band after it's got to been at least 10 years or something like that. To be back in the band and sound just like they did it back in their heyday, which is really exciting to me. So I can't wait to hear the other songs on this album. I hope they're all just as good. So
Yeah.
What do you think, Dan and Nick?
I'm gonna go Dan. I actually only heard their first CD, so I have no clue what they sound like with their other guy. So I haven't listened to the song yet, but I'm probably gonna listen to it by the end of the night, and I'm pretty excited because Seosin used to be my junk for a while.
Dang,
It was
okay.
good. It was good.
I actually never listened to them
Wow.
ever.
Really? Oh,
Still,
The
so
fuck?
wow.
I don't really
You're in
have
for a
much
treat.
to say,
They're like.
but I'll definitely
Bitch, you
check them
stupid.
out. What?
That's like classic, like scene music right there.
yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I don't know. My thing getting into music was like POD, like we said before.
yeah, Peter.
And then like when I finally started getting into like it's like hardcore punkish,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Holiday was already out by Green Day and all that stuff when I finally started to listen to like
Wow.
punk and
That's crazy.
more stuff like that on my own.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. All right, well, Nick, go.
Oh no, it's okay. I forgot what I was gonna say. I did. Yeah.
Well, keeping with the emo kind of post-hardcore vibe, the Taste of Chaos lineup. Well, Taste of Chaos is first coming back, and they announced their lineup for this year, and it is Taking Back Sunday, Dashboard Confessional, and then they have like some special guests per date. Then they have Seosin with Anthony Green, and the early November. But those bands are all gonna be on like for the full tour, and then they're gonna have special guests, I guess per city. But the Philly one, I believe, is the starting line, and or vice versa. I don't remember exactly which one. And then another one is Saves the Day is gonna be on one of the other dates. In
What,
New Jersey.
really?
Yeah. I just saw
Dude,
it
you
today.
didn't tell me this?
Yeah, I just saw it today.
No, I'm so happy about this. Like, this is gonna be amazing. Holy crap, man!
That's pretty
Like,
much like emo, like
this is like everything that Chris Abbott likes is pretty much gonna be on this freaking tour, man. I'm super
the
pumped.
It's like going back in time.
It's like I'm on an episode of Doctor Who, and I'm going back in the TARDIS to 2003 or
this
4.
is the Chris Abbott tour.
Pretty much.
That's great.
I can't believe that the actual tour is coming back, though. I feel like I haven't heard of Taste of Chaos since the good old Bamboozle days. You know, back to like, it's got to been like 2005 or something.
Yeah,
like,
I was.
they had these huge big tours going over, Rockstar tour or something like that, and the Energy Drink tour and all that.
Yeah, the Rockstar Energy one.
Yeah, that's the
I
one.
wanted to go to one of them, but
I think that they had the harder bands on there, like Atreyu and stuff.
yeah, they were like I'd say the heavier version of Bamboozle.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong because I never went to one.
Isn't Rockstar Mayhem Fest?
Yeah, it's Mayhem Fest.
I think it is now, but it used to be
now,
It is now.
yeah.
Oh, it used to
Rockstar
just be like the
Energy. I think it just
Rockstar.
was like
Oh, I
Rockstar
gotcha.
Energy, and then they named it
Weird.
Mayhem because they're crazy.
Yeah. But
Last
that's
time I went there, it was Suicide Silence,
Oh,
really
with
nice.
and Mitch was alive.
yeah.
Wow, that's sick.
It's good days.
God rest his soul.
Rest in pieces.
Why'd you have to be such an alcoholic and drive your motorcycle that day?
Oh my god. All right,
Feels
so
bad, man. Now that I put a damper on the,
oh my
the
god.
emotional level here.
All right, so sticking. Wow, we are really going back in time here. If you didn't know about this, but Thrice is getting back together again, and they're recording a new album. I don't know if any of you listened to Thrice.
No, but I
So
saw
I
Chris's
feel
face light
this-
up.
I kind of listened to him, but I wasn't like super into him. But now, like, because I listened to their older albums and stuff back when they were like broken up, it's cool to see them get back together again, for sure.
I feel like, oh crap.
What?
Nothing. I thought I just played music by accident. I thought it was really loud, but apparently no one heard it.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So Thrice, I feel like this episode's kind of dedicated to me because like every topic I actually very knowledgeable about, which sometimes doesn't happen. But Thrice again is one of my favorite bands. Just their sound is just so unique because they're just hardcore balls to the wall, just hardcore punk. The vocals can range anywhere from just harsh like screaming to kind of like melodic kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm really happy about them getting back together for sure. It's I can't wait to hear what they sound like. I first jumped on board with let's see, The Illusion of Safety, their 2002 album.
Yeah. That was-
Every song on there, like
That's
Kill Me
great.
Quickly and like Deadbolt especially, like it just like hits you so hard. Their music it's just really unique, at least in my eyes. I always listen to them. Like I love playing their songs, practicing on drums. It's really fun to play to them because it's all real fast stuff. So
Nick looks like he
definitely
listens to-
check those guys out if you're listening and you haven't heard of Thrice. I highly recommend listening to them.
Oh yeah, Nick, you look like you were gonna say something. I don't know.
Nope.
No? Were you even a big fan of Thrice or not?
I heard
Too
of him. I
much?
never really listened to him, so I can't have any. I don't have any input.
I probably assume the same for Dan as well, but yeah, I didn't like. I did listen to him like once they broke up. I was just like, man, I was like, these are like classic band. This is a classic band. Let me just give them a listen, and they are really awesome, like Chris said. So definitely recommend checking them out for sure.
Honestly,
What?
honestly, I didn't even know they broke up. That's
Yeah.
how bad. That's how bad of a true
I
fan
think
I am.
I think
didn't-
it was
I
like
didn't even know they broke up. So it's like, oh, that's nice. They're getting back together. I thought they were together the whole time.
I think maybe it was like a year or two, if I'm not mistaken. But
Yeah, that's like one of the bands I really like that I actually have never seen live. So
yeah,
next time they come around out there,
Oh, yeah.
album promoting it, I'm definitely have to jump on that and
Yeah.
try to see him live for sure. 'Cause I'm sure it's got to be crazy at one of those shows with how intense and high paced their music is.
oh yeah, definitely. All right, well, Tool is making a new album apparently. I don't know how many of you guys are Tool fans, but I just figure I'd put that in there just because like Tool.
God, love
All right,
that.
you guys could take this one.
Yeah, you guys. I'm not like not the hugest fan of Tool, so Nick looks like he's hyped for it. So
I am, but I'm still retarded. So I mean, all I have to say is Schism and The Pot. I fucking love those two songs. That's all I got to say. Just just fucking so
Too bad you
good.
can't find any of their music on Spotify or iTunes or anywhere else.
That's what YouTube's for.
that's why they're Tool.
Sometimes not even on YouTube. Like, I don't know why they did that. I don't know what happened. Does anyone know? Like,
Well,
I feel like
Taylor
I need
Swift
to do some
happened.
research.
It's because they're
What?
tools.
You son of a bitch. No, they're I don't know. It was some kind of thing with them being. I don't know. I'm probably talking out my asshole, so take it with a grain of salt. It was something with them being like political or something
Yeah,
Mm.
in
probably.
some way, shape, and or form. Everything's lagging right now. What the fuck's going on?
Oh well.
Not me. Got you.
Yeah, no, it's
No, you're
computer
not.
poop.
You're good
It's
now.
Computer's poop.
Yeah, you're
clear.
good.
You're smooth. But yeah, I feel like they probably went on some kind of like, along with, wasn't it like Metallica and all them that started the whole like
Oh, just like pull their stuff off the
pirating
internet.
music and pulling
Yeah.
stuff off, and
I-
yeah, I feel like they
Possibly.
probably did something like that and just never got the memo that all those bands changed their mind and are now back on the internet. It's like my dad has all like their physical albums, all of Tool's albums,
Wow.
and
Dad will be happy about that.
yeah, he'll probably be stoked. So will my uncle, but I'm pretty happy. I liked the Schism and the Pot, like those songs like that. But they also had like other songs that I liked. I can't remember the names of.
Yeah.
Now I'm probably gonna go on like a Tool kick.
I'm gonna say they're a band where like I get the line or whatever it's called on a fucking guitar. I guess the riff.
Riff.
Or
It's a riff.
I just get the riff stuck in my head and I have to listen to it for a month straight
Yeah.
because it's just dope. But
Yeah.
yeah, their music's interesting because I believe the Pot. Oh god, there's some kind of controversy with it where like people thought it was about one thing, but the song was actually about like
Something
the mass killings of kangaroos in Australia.
What?
So like it's
What?
it's strange but awesome music.
Yeah.
Absolutely. This last one is for Dan, pretty much. Danny Warsnob is in the studio. Nick, sorry, Nick.
Yeah, thanks.
I mean,
Is he in the studio by himself though?
Yeah.
It's
supposedly.
not Harlot.
Oh.
It's not Harlot. I think it might be a solo thing. That's what it looked like from his Twitter post / like whatever he posts about like on his social media. But I think it might just be him by himself.
That's what I'm looking for.
It's probably gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Cool,
so
cool.
Him acoustic is always good.
I think
So
it's gonna
hopefully
be.
he's going in
I
acoustic.
think it's
Anyway, it's really good. But
I know. It's so hot. I mean, his voice is amazing.
yeah.
all right. So
All right.
all right.
Well, getting off of that, fucking
Getting off the topic. All right, so Chris came up with this one. Bands that make you the happiest when you hear them. I'm
All
trying to
right.
think.
Well,
I
start-
just saw this,
Or
so
you wanna-
I'm thinking about it. So Chris, why don't you?
I'll
Why'd you
start
say-
off by saying anything really from Newfound Glory automatically. Like that's where I
Nice.
got the idea. I was at the gym today, like I usually am, and
Getting
and
swole.
Newfound Glory came on, and I was like, wow, I feel really happy. Like I like great vibes, and this happens all the time. Listening to this band, like I'll be having a crappy day, and especially anything from the original album, Nothing Gold Can Stay, which is a real old one, came out in '99. Anything from that album, especially, like, just put me in a good mood. Like pop punk in general has that feeling on me. Yeah, especially if it's like a rainy day or something that pops in.
Yeah.
It's like all of a sudden like sun parts through the clouds, and the day gets that much better because I don't know. It's just like everything about pop punk in general is just uplifting to me. It's why it's like my favorite genre of stuff.
like a month ago, I went back and I was listening to Catalyst for a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
week or two. I just want to point how smooth his exit was trying to get off screen, doing like the backwards tumble. Let's give a round of applause, Brandon.
Little pleb. It's just,
I knew you were gonna say that.
trying to think of who mine would be.
I got one. So
You got one?
for
Go
me, it would probably be
Oh God.
John Mayer,
Ooh,
because
I
John
like
Mayer's
that.
Bay, and you just you don't
Ooh.
fucks with John Mayer. He's awesome.
Favorite album?
Mostly. Oh God, I don't think I could pick one. Cause like, I didn't like Continuum all that much.
Really, I
But-
love that. Was one of my faves. Yeah, for sure.
Was it
Room Full
Room
of
for
Squares.
Squares?
Yeah, that one's a
Room
great
for
one.
Squares or Room that was it that one? Room for
Yeah.
Squares? Yeah, that
Room-
one was
Room
awesome.
Full of Squares. Yeah.
Oh, that one was awesome. The one that had Heartbreak Warfare on it, I could listen to like every single song. I'm forgetting the name
yeah,
now.
I know which one-
Drawing
I
a
know
blank on it.
I know which one you're talking about though.
I haven't listened to any of his recent stuff though, except for his cover of is it Beyonce's song?
What?
EXO.
I didn't hear that one. I'll have to
It's
check it out.
fucking
now.
amazing. It's actually, I didn't know it was her song. My girlfriend told me that. Oh, that sounds familiar. That's Beyonce's song or whoever the fuck it is. And I listened to it, and the original's just fucking bad. Like it's terrible. and then you listen to his version, and you're like, yeah, it's probably about the tone that kind of a song should take.
Yeah.
Because like hers is all like boom, like all like electronic-y and shit, and then on like the acoustic guitar, and it actually fucking sounds really nice.
Awesome.
But John Mayer and specifically "Pray for Plagues" by Bring the Horizon, just instant
Nice.
instant happy from me.
Oh, man, that's so. I'm trying to think.
She starts a new diet. Oh,
Liquor and dick. That's probably sounding bad. I can't scream right now. Me and Dan are gonna make a band though. We're gonna make a band. Two-piece, sort of
totally.
like White Stripes, but metal.
Thanks
He's
a
gonna
lot.
play guitar and bass.
Can't play guitar.
Yeah, I can. I just have to have someone write it for me.
All right, then. How about that?
So King 810 is definitely the happiest feeling I get. If any of you know who that is, I
oh
was
my
joking.
gosh, yeah.
Their band, like a heavy
You're like heavy, yeah.
heavy metal from Flint, Ohio, and that's all they talk about is like the murders and rapes and crimes that go on.
Oh my God.
But on a serious note, because I'm looking through my Spotify, what I go to feel super happy is actually a parody band. Not a parody band. It's not a parody because they're their own thing. Flight of the Conchords.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Every one of their songs is just like, that's funny, and they'll just like laugh and like.
Oh god, what's
their,
that
like,
one
voices
song?
and
You're the
stuff.
prettiest girl in the room.
You're the
Possibly on the block.
prettiest girl in the room,
Whole wide
in the
room.
whole wide room. Just like it's goofy that just makes me happy, you know.
That is show 2
funny
for 2
stuff.
seasons, right?
Yeah, on like HBO.
That was
I
pretty
think it
funny.
was. Yeah,
What about you, Brandon?
Oh, that's tough.
been
Let me
slacking.
think. Let me think.
First he's
I don't
ninja
do it.
rolling off
I
the screen.
would probably
Now
say-
he's not.
I'd probably.
Do you know what? Do you know what this is right here? Like, if this would be, you know what that is? This is demonstrating. Slack. Slack. Get it together, kid.
Sorry, bro. Anyway, I would definitely
Oh,
say,
God.
I'm the most happiest when I listen to probably Yellow Card's Ocean Avenue.
yeah, good
That,
choice.
that is
song,
such
yeah.
a jam. I probably
That's a
listen
song.
to it at least once per month just 'cause
Yeah.
it's just that awesome.
I have, yeah.
And I get on that like pop
Wanna-
punk, pop
wanna-
rock kind of kick. And along with Nick, John Mayer is a boss, so gotta listen to some Jay Mayer.
What's your favorite song out of all of them?
Neon.
All of them. Did we just become best bros?
Yes!
Fucking Neon. Oh my god.
That riff's
Love
the
it.
best. That riff's the best.
Mhm.
And I'd probably say like anything classic rock, so like Led Zeppelin, any of them albums are just awesome. And probably kind of more recently, I've been jamming a lot of the Under Oath albums because we're obviously going to see them.
Oh,
So that
yeah.
makes me
All of us.
massively happy. All of us,
All
yes.
of us.
I
I
didn't
got
make
that
Nick?
ticket, Bruce.
Nick won the
I
ticket,
got
so-
that ticket.
Oh, we're gonna ride together. It's gonna
We're
be
gonna
awesome.
go. We're gonna go watch mosh pits because I'm too fragile for that stuff, but I can watch.
I'm
We're gonna have
too,
to periscope
I'm
that.
big,
album.
but I'm still fragile.
I'm too fragile.
Adds an accent.
Fragile.
There's no accent there.
What
But
is this, the Christmas
that-
story?
That would be my bands that make me the happiest.
All right.
All right, Nick. So now it's your turn to talk about music history today. I
Music
added one
history.
especially for you, or not for you, but just added one because I didn't think you were gonna get around to it. But
Yeah,
I'll
I didn't have too
I'll read
much
it.
time.
So today, music history in 2005, as we were talking about Led Zeppelin, Robert Plant is presented with his Lifetime Achievement Grammy at the South by Southwest Festival in Austin, Texas. So that's pretty cool.
Wait,
Hell
South
yeah.
by so
South-
By
what?
Southwest.
South by Southwest or or whatever they name it now.
They have an actual tour that's called that. That's the only reason why I tried correcting you.
Yeah.
At least last year they had like all the screamo metalcore bands playing a tour like right around that
Oh,
time.
Oh yeah.
Kind of making fun of like all the big bands that are playing at South by Southwest and all the bands that can't get in. Kind of like, haha, we have our own tour next door over here.
Yeah, we're getting paid more than you because we have more shows than you.
Under Us headlining this year though, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Under Earth is headlining.
The
South by
South
So,
by Southwest, yeah, or the South by So What.
Yeah.
South by So What?
But yeah,
Huh.
that's interesting. And well, I think we're gonna talk about like satire music in this next segment. Pretty much Jared Alonge. I'm pretty sure if you're in this scene, you're at least familiar with him and what he does. If not, I'll kind of give a synopsis of what he is. He does like a lot of parody videos relating to like metal, pop punk,
In
like
the
diff-
scene in general.
in the scene in general. He made like an album all about satire music, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I definitely
Making
recommend.
fun of Memphis Mayfire and Beartooth and, you know, bands like that. Bringing back Crabcore.
Attack.
Yeah. It's always good stuff.
Well, the irony of it is that like Johnny Frank from Attack Attack is actually on one of his songs,
Yeah.
so it's pretty.
Isn't he in the song about it?
Yeah, he's
It's
in.
like Crabcore died with. It's just like you just like you just wanna.
So I just want to get your guys' thoughts on like Jared or satire music. I guess for people who watch, I guess listen to more popular satire music, you would, I guess, relate that to like Weird Al,
Yeah, that's what I was
like
gonna
something
say.
like that.
I mean, Taylor Swift, but I don't really like her because her music's a joke. Kidding.
Got her.
You just offended
Yeah.
a lot of people.
Come at us, Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
What you got?
Get on.
Mm.
Do
Mm-mm.
you, do you
I
have
mean-
a? Do you have an audio talk show? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Definitely don't have the old school Nas bottle.
No, she's got Selena Gomez.
Oh, that thing's awesome.
But anyway, getting back to the satire music, what do you think, or what's your thoughts on it, Chris? Since you don't really, I guess, listen to Jared, or you've never, I'm sure you've heard of him.
No, I just heard of. I mean, yeah, I remember he showed me something of him. I haven't really listened to him on my own, but it sounds like you guys like him a lot, so I
He-
trust
he's
you
a-
to.
He's a good egg. He's funny.
Yeah, he's funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But
Then you have people like what's his name that we talked to at Warp?
JT from Era.
Yeah, that were how he have him like I hate that kid. He just makes fun of everyone works so hard in the biz and like all this kind of stuff. I'm just like, but yeah, it's like that's what he's making fun of. Is like you're acting like it should be more of a job than anything. You know what I mean?
Let's
He's
just
like, watch, I could just have fun and make more money on this album than your last album.
Let me
Wow.
just preface this by saying we love JT. I don't want
Yeah.
to like hate on JT
Yeah.
because I actually.
No, I'm just making a point like of another way that it is seen, like the parody thing and how successful he's kind of becoming at it can really kind of be seen two ways. It's like we're like, oh man, he's a really good egg, blah, 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 like what Nick said, and like we're just, oh, we love his music, oh, it's so good. And then there's other people that are just like, I work so hard to make my music, and this kid's just making fun of my riffs I wrote, and like like he's using my music to make fun of the scene that he's in. Like,
I think the point of the matter is like you can't take it too seriously. Like there is room for jokes. Like
Yeah.
that's why Weird Al is so popular because he's made fun of people for like the past I don't know how many fucking years, but like
Mm-hmm.
he's been doing it for a long time. So like obviously he knows what he's doing and Jared knows what he's doing, but it's just like to me if you're gonna get upset over it then like you know you can't take a joke apparently. That's what I'm getting at. So
Don't wear your heart on your slave breast.
that's it. Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you, man. But what do you think, Nick? I know you're kind of like a fan, at least a fan of Jim.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have showed me some of his stuff. I found some guy who sort of does, not really satire music per se, like from a band sort of view, but like from a guitarist point of view, like he plays guitar and he does stuff like making fun of music a little bit. But you know, Weird Al's always fun. Jared's pretty funny because it's more current and into the music
Unrelated, yeah.
that I'm into. It's relatable. But yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not against it. If don't be a bitch, basically. Like, just stop bitching. Like, ooh, somebody
Well-
made fun of me. Laugh
Well,
at
that's a-
yourself.
That's the definition of satire, really. I mean, like
Yeah.
you're just making light of something. You're not really
Yeah,
attacking it.
People
You're
get
just
all
saying-
butthurt.
Yeah, exactly. People gotta just relax.
Put on the ointment, you know, burn ointment.
This,
Just
that was
let it go.
this ointment is called Bior. As in, you can shove this up your ass. That's always a good joke.
You're a funny one there, Dan. But yeah, I don't know. Like Nick said, you just can't take it too seriously. It's just like that's the whole point of his music. Is like, hopefully like, this is what I think. I think like if you listen to that, like a joke album per se or satire album, like you're gonna want to listen to like the other stuff.
Everybody
Like,
just leaving today.
I know. Sorry.
Can
bro.
you like sit down, bro?
Sorry, I had to close my door. People are about to go and do some laundry.
Sorry, I had to.
I was like, shut your mouth.
Oh. No, but I think like, you know, hopefully like some people find like the actual bands that like the songs were originated from and then they start listening to it. I don't know if that's actually the case cuz like some people actually might like satire music just in general, but my hope is that they actually find the bands that he's kind of like I per se like mocking, I guess. But
Mm.
that's just what I think about it. I don't think he's bad, but I don't necessarily think he's great either. Like in terms
Yeah.
of in the like scene, but hey, whatever. I don't have a negative opinion of him.
Yeah.
But all right, so then one of the last things is tour updates. So Affiance is coming to Champs in Trenton on Saturday.
Who day
This
is?
Saturday?
They are kind of like a power metal band. They're very
Defiance is always at Champs.
yeah, I know they're always at Champs, but they just
Always
released it.
chilling with Joe and
it's-
stuff.
They just released an EP. It's awesome.
Not my
Definitely
thing,
like
but-
if you like that power metal, like yeah, like
Yeah.
that type of shit.
What do we know from them?
I know all of them. But
Yeah.
I just can't
I-
go.
I've never.
My
I've
name's
never met
Brandon,
them.
and I know all of them.
No, like,
feel like
like where are they from? They're like not
they're from Ohio. I'm pretty sure.
from Ohio, because like I know like Joe knows all of them.
Yeah.
You know all of them. Chris Braun knows all of them. Like so many of like our friends. I don't know if you know who Chris Braun is. You
Yeah,
probably saw him
I
once
know-
or twice at
I
the
know-
table, but
I know
like
Chris Bond. I've met him before.
yeah, like so many of like our group of friends like knows them. So yeah, they're always at Champs.
They are always at Champs. That's true. It
I feel
lives.
like that's the main
it lives-
genre that
Oh, wait, what were you gonna say,
I
Chris?
said. I think that's like the main genre that plays at Champs because you said it. They're like the power metal, like
Mhm.
you know, like my friend's band Iron Front. They're kind of like that. Shattered Skin, who we featured last week. They're kind of like that sound as well. So
Yeah.
it seems like I mean that's kind of a skewed view, but I mean
Yeah.
I've been to like one show, but it seems like a lot of the bands similar are playing at that venue, so they must have a
Yeah.
lot of popularity doing that kind of music there, I guess.
Metalheads there.
Yeah.
But they're playing with It Lives It Breathes, but and a few other bands. I don't have like the full thing, but another headliner like Moths of Flames. I talked about them last week. I think they're coming to Voltage Lounge like the end of March, I'm pretty sure, so like next week per se, give or take. So that's cool. Counterparts, I talked about them last week. They're gonna be doing like a headliner, I think in Philly or at Game Changers World, if I'm not mistaken. And this one's for Nick, kind of. Norma Jean and He Is Legend are doing a tour, and they're coming to Philly. So That shit's gonna be.
Might have to go to
That
that.
shit's gonna be fire. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they'll play Eating a Book.
They might.
Maybe they'll play Eating a Book.
I love that song.
As you
I
mentioned-
would.
what were you
It
gonna
would
say?
be awesome if they just straight through could play all the China Whites.
Oh
I think
yeah.
that'd be pretty dope.
Oh yeah.
Cause you said you listened to him, right? Yeah.
That'd
China
be-
White Part 2. Don't even get me started.
Thank you, okay, I
That's
get
the
you.
jams.
All right, and another one is the Under Oath. Obviously, we talked about them earlier. Super pumped for that. It's gonna
Can't
be
wait.
awesome.
Yep.
Can't wait for them to
It'd be
just
awesome.
play both albums back and forth.
It's a month from now, man.
A month from
Coming
now.
up.
No, it's coming up fast.
Oh.
Coming.
And
It's like 3 weeks.
their opener
weeks,
is Caspian. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're like an instrumental.
What? What's funny? I zoned
said
out for
it's
a
like-
second.
I said,
Oh my god.
you're like, it's a month from now. And I was like, yeah, it's like 4 weeks from now.
I was gonna say it's on the 16th the next month,
And I was
right?
like, I'm so stupid. And that's exactly a month.
Yeah, 16th. It's yeah.
It's like 3 weeks. I mean,
It's for
4
Dan.
weeks from now.
It's like 5 weeks.
Yeah.
One.
So the
I
Under
get a
Oath.
cookie.
Yes, you do. So yeah, Under Oath, again, super pumped for that. If you guys watch our channel, come say what's up to us because we will be at that show and rocking our faces off like usual.
I'll
Another
probably
one.
just be standing there.
Nah, Nick might.
I
just
go
be-
to enjoy it.
Man, I'll be the crazy
This
one
will-
at.
This
I
will
Yeah,
let
be
it
Nick.
caress
This
the
will
ear
be Nick.
holes.
This will be Nick.
Chris is always the crazy one.
Yeah, I'll be running in there probably.
Chris is.
I'm not
You
gonna lie.
go in
Chris
pits.
and I. No,
You go
I'm
in
gonna
pits,
go-
Chris?
I'm gonna go on a tangent.
Crazy.
Chris
It's
and
because he
I.
lifts. It's because he lifts.
Yes.
I don't lift. I stay on the side. I bruise easily.
No, Chris and I for the August Burns Red show that we went to last year. Chris was like, "Let's go up to the front. It's ABR. It's sold out. Like it's gonna be nuts." And I was like, "All right, well, whatever." It was fucking insane.
Yeah, Brenda was a trooper, man.
I was like getting wailed around. I was getting like punched in the face and shit. And Chris was just like, "Yeah, man, this is great."
Yeah.
On?
It's like-
You're like, I'm on my
I was like-
face.
Said Chris.
My
Chris
epidermis.
is like, okay, Chris lives so that like he's fine, but like if I get pushed around, like I'm a tiny ass dude, so now
So I
I-
gotta go with me
I'll
and
just-
Chris
now I'll
and
just-
Nick.
yeah,
So
maybe
be
I'll
two
just-
small people.
maybe I'll just have to bulk out now with Chris. I have to get prepared.
Yeah,
Dog,
man,
get
I'll
swole.
train you. I'll have to train you for the warfare in the
It's
pit.
like two
Pit warfare.
giant muscles.
All you need is arm muscles. Don't worry about your leg muscles. You'll be fine.
Get anchor arms. Another one is the Used. I don't know.
I would actually want to go to that
They're
one.
doing a 10-year tour of like.
I
both
love
of them.
those 10-year tour type deals. They're
So
fun.
that's gonna be awesome. It's a 2-nighter. They're doing like, I think they're doing their self-titled, and then they're doing like Love and Death.
Really?
Second day, yeah.
I didn't know that.
2-nighters, yep.
Oh, I would have to see
'Cause
the
there's-
first
Because
one.
they're celebrating like 2 albums that are turning 10,
Oh,
or about 10, I guess.
yeah. Obviously, that can't really work out. They can't release 2 albums at once.
So.
Kill Whitney Dead did it.
Oh, shit.
They did it. They fucking did it.
All right, and then another one, the last one that's a little bit later on is Wolves at the Gate, and they are on tour. They're gonna be on tour with Dayseeker and Household. It's gonna coming. Their last date is at Game Changers World, so it's gonna be nuts. So I have to see Dayseeker. I have not seen them. They're an awesome band. If you haven't checked them out, their vocalist is sick. Like he's got awesome cleans, and his screams are pretty dank.
Ooh, he's got
So-
dank screams.
He's got
Dank
dank
screams, bro.
Yeah.
They're smoky.
Yeah. All right, so then I'll pass it off to Chris for the artist spotlight tonight.
Yeah, it brings us to that segment that we like to call Artist Spotlight, aka bands you've probably or artists you've probably never heard of. So
Local band.
we are featuring Pass or Fail, and the members are actually some of our close friends between me and Nick, Rob and Rob. Me,
Rob and
Rob and Rob
Rob and
I've
Rob.
also we've also done a lot of bands together. They're actually from Hamilton, where I think 3/4 of us in this chat are from right now. So
Reppin'.
very, very close to home.
I'm the loner, guys. See you
Yeah,
later.
shout out to our old band, Sold for Parts. A lot of fun
Oh,
in that
man.
band. But anyway, so getting back to Pass or Fail, they are a band they're basically emo / alternative, / punk. And I actually seen them play live it's probably already a couple months ago that they played live. Yeah, these guys they're always bringing great energy to shows. Interact with the crowds like we're all bros. So it's fun.
It's good.
Right now they have a band camp set up where they have two songs you can actually listen to or pay for. Almost Famous, like the movie Almost Famous is one of the songs, and Cameron Diaz. Yeah, these guys, even in our other bands, we always had clever titles to our songs.
Cameron
So
Diaz. I like that.
they're continuing the trend here with this band. But definitely go check these guys out. They definitely sound like more like the older emo, like first gen emo kind of stuff,
Like
which is really
Hawthorne
cool.
Heights emo.
Not really like that kind of emo. I guess I don't know. I guess like
Alto.
early November and the
Oh,
Postal
okay.
Service. Is that the song?
Yeah,
Is that
postal service. You're right.
Well,
yeah.
yeah, they sound like that wave, like nothing like too screaming heavy like breakdown stuff like that, like
Oh,
the
that's what
first gen. So it's kind of like mellow stuff, and then they'll break it to fast heavy little guitar. But yeah, definitely check them out. You can check them out on they have a Facebook account as well. It's facebook.com/passfailband, and their Bandcamp is passfail.bandcamp.com. We'll leave the information in the description below. So that is our artist spotlight of the week for Pass or Fail.
Chris, if it doesn't have breakdowns, I won't listen to it. That's all I listen
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
I mean, sorry.
Oh,
I need to hear like a 5-minute breakdown. That's like that's
Why
what we're
is
here
this
for.
even in the spot? No.
Yeah. But I'd like to give a suggestion before Nick gives us his fire
Speech.
emoji rap lyric of the week. My suggestion is I was searching through the interwebs and I found a video of Under Oath's first show back from being 7 years, like OG band members. It's awesome. It's about an hour, I think, but it's so worth at least listening to. And it gets you pumped if you bought tickets for like the Under Oath show coming up, because I'm already hyped. I watched it. I was getting goosebumps and shit. I was just like, damn, this is awesome. So definitely give it a listen, or at least watch it, because it is nuts. So, Nick, whenever you're ready.
Oh,
You can
God,
do-
I
you
can't
can-
find it.
Oh, dang. She erased it. I was right.
Nah,
I
she
called
Just
didn't.
like I said, she's gonna erase them all.
Nah, she didn't really. I had it a minute ago.
Oh, man.
Actually, about 40 minutes ago at this point. But let me see if I got one.
So Dan's been playing RuneScape. If you guys watch his stream, how old are you? Like 10 years old or
This is
something?
this is like legit Throwback Thursday to 10 years ago.
Wow, this is like throwback.
Oh shit. So, okay.
Yeah,
I
this
got
whole
it.
episode too.
This whole
seriously, this
episode,
whole
yeah.
episode.
This is Throwback Thursday.
TBT.
10 years
man.
ago is like a big thing for this episode.
Yeah.
I didn't
Okay.
really think about it until now. That's true.
Yeah.
This one's one of the farther out ones that I made where it doesn't really make any sense at all. But,
Here we go.
here it goes. Kingpin, baby. Applesauce, crisscross, Danny Dungaree. Your girl do a good job sucking this pee-pee. That's it. No sense at all made, but that's what it is.
Isn't that
Not
what
much-
rap is like these days?
But it
Yeah,
rhymed.
that's
Yeah,
that's
He's
why
a
I started
miracle,
writing them
miracle,
down.
miracle.
I started writing them down, like, just because they were so stupid, and then you go listen to Lil Wayne, "Hey, Weezy, baby," and then just rhyming, it's
And you're
not
just
a
like,
skill.
wow, I put out better content than him. I don't even put out my content.
All right,
I could
guys.
take a shit on a piece of paper, and it would be better.
Okay, so as Chris mentioned, or as we talked about earlier, we went and had like a meeting sesh, even though we all like talked about nothing about this channel, which was hilarious. But I feel Nick has a story that everybody would love to hear about from our table conversation.
I was told the story at work two days ago.
Yeah.
It was just great. It was a guy who used to work there like 10 years ago. But he was really good at his job. But he was one of those people where he's good at what he does and good at just about nothing else.
No common sense. Yeah.
And they said one day he walked in and his face was beet red, and you could see like his face pulsing. They're like, "Whatever your name is, what's wrong? What's wrong with you?" He's like, I sprained my neck in the shower last night. I was washing my hair and I hurt my neck." And the dude had a fucking ace bandage wrapped around his neck, cutting off circulation to his head, and slowly suffocating himself, and just shows up to work. Oh, shit.
It's gonna pop like a grape.
Oh, shit.
I love how you told this like a day or two ago. And
We're still cracking up.
Because, for me, what makes it funny is, I mean, first, again, how do you sprain your neck, like, washing your hair? Then there's the physically putting on the ace bandage and at no point whatsoever saying, "Hey, it's sort of kind of getting hard to breathe here." And then and then he did it at night the day before, so you don't even know if this dude went to sleep with it wrapped around his neck. Like,
Oh man.
just a whole lot of bad going on
It's
in
like
that
he
situation.
couldn't get one of those like neck bracers, so he's like, "This bandage will do."
Yeah.
How do you sprain your neck other than like this
I guess if you
in
like.
the shower?
Oh my god.
I was washing my hair. How do you wash your hair that hard?
He was
Maybe
going
he was-
ham with that
maybe-
shampoo.
Yeah,
Maybe he was throwing down like in the shower or something.
yeah, just throwing down.
He's just like. "Ah." I mean that's
Yeah, that's all I got.
I do that sometimes, but I don't like jaggedly throw my head around like a
Yeah,
moron.
not like Sarah decides to throw her head into the back of her shower.
Oh
Concussion.
my god. That is another story for another time.
Well, we
She's totally
sure
not in the
ended.
chat, so
Yeah, we sure ended it in a morbid kind of way.
it was nice.
Yeah, so let's do the plugs.
Oh my god. Alright.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at StarRaptor, my YouTube channel at StarRaptor, and who else? Dan.
Daniel?
All right. Well, you could follow me on Twitch, Wingman700, and on Twitter, which is also Wingman700. Well, you could go like my crap YouTube, which I'm going to delete all the content
get
so
them
that way I
videos
can't get
first.
blackmailed.
Make sure
I'll
to
get
go
the video
back
first.
really deep and find
Which is
awesome
Wingman 700 Games.
Make
And,
sure to watch
well,
his
what else?
updates.
Yeah,
You could add me on Snapchat and Wingman 700, and don't send me dick pics or else I'll just block you. But
Please, no dick pics.
yeah, that's
all
my
the
plug.
dick pics.
It's just like all of them.
All of them. Every
Oh,
single
and
one of them
Facebook,
ever.
Wingman 700.
Ooh.
Go figure.
Wow.
He's
We
creative.
didn't know. Yeah, as we didn't know, you know. Like Nick.
brand myself.
I got this thing that I never look at, and I got a YouTube that doesn't have videos occurring
You
at
have
all.
some good content on there. I was watching. So.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
that one video where there's that random kid just crawling across your floor while you're doing a food
my
review.
random idiot brother.
That
I
was
I
like-
was adopted.
That's called blackmail right there.
Yeah, you were both adopted because you're twins.
No,
I
no,
was
they
adopted.
they did some plastic surgery shit for him.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know.
All right, so
It's funny because they did. That's so sad. I'm sorry. That was messed up.
that's so bad.
That's my brother you're talking about.
Yeah, I never talk bad about my brother or tell anyone
Where's
to
that
talk bad
asshole?
about my brother.
All right, so my plugs. I run the Audio Addiction Twitter, so you can follow us at Audio Addiction _. You can follow me on Twitter. I guess that would be the only place to really do stuff. I'm on Instagram What else? I'm trying to think what else. Snapchat. I have all that shit. I guess we'll leave it all in the description if you so choose to follow us. Especially Dan. He just posts about his stream like 100% of the time. So
It's because I'm a brand.
I'm a brand.
I don't have my own Twitter.
Oh my god, that is true. All right, guys. That's it. This is episode 1 now of like 5, 4, 5, 4, 4, 5.
Five.
I,
Five, brew.
Wow, we're 5 episodes
we're a
in,
month
guys.
old.
We'd like to
Yeah.
thank everybody for subscribing, viewing our content, and subscribe so you can get more of our stupid shit every week.
Please like the video.
Subscribe.
Thumbs
Stupid
up.
Shit Weekly.
Yeah.
That'll be our.
We should be at about
Yeah,
50 subscribers. So
at least
we're doing our job, guys.
At least
We
20.
wanna. We're aiming
We
for
want
like
you.
maybe one like. Like one
I
like.
have the hat and everything. We want you
That's not the Uncle Sam hat.
to subscribe. I have a hat though. I have a top
don't
Nick,
work
hat.
that way.
Nick, honestly,
Okay, you do it, Nick. Oh,
Honestly,
you
I don't have a
that's not
top
the
hat.
he wears.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wear a Mac hat and say we want you. I'm a pit bull. Arr.
woof, woof.
People
No
coming at me.
enthusiasm at all.
Look at the hat.
Alright, so that's it, guys.
We'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
Bye.